Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to apply vinyl graphics to a sheetrock wall. First step, as usual, is to determine where you're going to put your graphic. Once you've determined where you're going to put your graphic, you don't want to wet the wall too much because it is sheetrock and painted, so you just want to take a paper towel, remove the dust from where you're going to be applying the graphic. In this case, it's going to be right here, and since it's going to be a broad general area, just go ahead and make sure you get a good area wiped off. And you'll also do this again one more time right before you lay the graphic, so that way if you think you missed the spot where you laid it or you wiped, you'll get all the extra dust. See how it has paint dust on there? This is going to be a 2-layer graphic. So to start off, you put the main graphic in first, and then you'll lay the other part on top. You basically just want to get a general idea where you're going to put it, and then you mark your little pieces of tape up there like that. Once you have it in the general vicinity of where you want to put it, you take your tape measure to the outermost part of the vinyl that's sticking out the most. In this case, it's going to be the triple T. So you start here. So we're a few inches off. Simply just pick your tape back up. Oh, and when you're putting this tape on the wall, on sheetrock, you want to be careful and don't press too hard, because in some cases the tape can pull the paint and the sheetrock off the wall. So you want to be a little mindful of that and extra careful. Next step is to center it or level it off of the flats of the bottom of your letter. In this case, I think we're going to go off the floor. Sometimes ceilings aren't exactly level, just they appear to be to the eye. So we'll make sure by going off the floor. After you have it all level and everything's all centered and you're happy with where it's going to go, your first step after that is to hinge the top of the vinyl. You simply just take your masking tape, half on the graphic, half on the wall. After you've hinged your graphic and you're ready to apply it, simply lift it up again and give a good little wipe down again right underneath where your vinyl's going to go. After that, you peel the backing paper from the underneath, just the backing paper. It's best usually to pull it back halfway. It's like having an extra set of hands that holds everything out nice and straight for you, so it's easier to apply. Then you just simply start from the middle, even pressure, and working your way out, from the middle out. Always want to apply the same amount of pressure to avoid any wrinkles or mishaps of that nature. Some people like to go left to right. Some people like to go up and down when they squeegee. It's all in what feels more comfortable to you. After you've reached the backing paper, you want to pull it down, and you can still keep it here, and it's still like having another extra hand. Once you got to that last little bit, you can just remove the backing paper altogether. Let's stick it out and just squeegee straight down. Your next step is to peel this off. And you want to do this real slowly as well, just in case the vinyl didn't adhere to the wall as well as you had planned. You can still correct it before you mess it up. Just going back over it and make sure it's nice and adhered to the wall. If it's all possible, you'd like to get a felt squeegee, and depending on the application, we can provide those as well. On some cases, to help this go a little bit smoother, you can cut to the flat spots of some vinyl that's that's going to match up somewhere, like in these corners and on this flat spot. So when you think you've achieved where you want it, just like the first step, you go ahead and just touch your tape to it just like that. Now on this one, I'm going to go with the 2-inch tape as opposed to the 1-inch tape. Because of the wax paper here, I still want to be able to make contact with the wall and the paper as I do my hinge. Again, you want to make sure you don't press too hard with this tape. Make sure you don't pull up any paint or any sheetrock. Alright, so we should be ready to lay this. Start the same by peeling the backing back, like so, and you still have your extra set of hands. Start from the middle again and work it out. And then again, just slowly peel back your paper to make sure that you don't pull up any of your vinyl. Being extra careful with the 2-inch tape that you have, or 1-inch tape, whichever one you choose to use. Sometimes walking the mask back and forth like this can help. Still want to take your squeegee and run it back over the vinyl, because the wall has a little bit of texture on it. That texture will let air get underneath it, so it doesn't completely stick 100%, especially after pulling off the application tape. And there's your completed 2-layer, 2-color graphic application.